Hello everybody, and welcome to another Let's Play. Today we are doing The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. This is a prolific game. It is the dawn of proper Zelda as we know it today. And it kind of created a lot of what we know today about Zelda, and what would be broken in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Obviously this is the pioneer, and funnily enough, only third game in the series, but also the first 2D game with this structure, and then immediately after it, the next game is, Ocarina of Time. Well, technically there is, the other game, Link's Awakening, but say I love you. Help me, please help me. I am a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. The wizard Agahim has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Agahim has seized control of the castle, and is now trying to open the 7 wise men's seal. I'm in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. I wonder if Link's uncle, quote-unquote uncle, actually also heard. I'm pretty sure it's he definitely didn't. But it would have been interesting if, at least if you heard little tidbits, you know what I mean? Link, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house. I'm just, perusing the streets, ready to kill. Okay. But, yeah, we are now playing the game, and we have the lantern. You have the lamp. You can now light torches and see away in darkness. This game is super interesting for just having a crazy world. What are you doing up this late, kid? You can stay up when you're grown up. Now go home. I do like the the guards kind of nudging you in the right direction. I find it a bit cute. Also, it's nice to see guards that aren't actually evil. They're just actual normal people. Hey, you're not allowed in the castle, son. Go home and get some sleep. Never mind, you can just go into the garden, I guess. And then, yeah. I wonder how many people just never really figured out that you were meant to do this. Also, why is there just water under it? It's kind of weird, but, yeah. Hello. Man, look at his character development. Ugh, Link, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus power in the blade. Hold the B button. Then release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. Link, you can do it. Save the princess. Zelda is yours. I know that the darkness is meant to be his eyes and forehead, a bit of his forehead. But it just looks really weird if you think about the bigger two lines being his eyes, because then he has a weird that's his chest or whatever, or he's a Pinocchio. But it's really weird that they just do this. It's just yep, okay, here's your uncle. Okay, he's dead. Zelda might be related to you, by the way. Have fun. And it's what? Okay. So the sword in this game ain't as good as a lot of other swords, but we make do. So obviously, lanterns use magic meter. A lot of things do. We also have the spin attack in this game, which is really cool. And stairs stop the game's progress essentially as well. A bit of an interesting decision. Yeah, you can just get straight in. I was like, can you? We'll try to be a bit sneakier about this. I don't remember fully where you're meant to go. Okay, so that's obviously later then. Whoa, I did not mean to land on top of them. But this game is also interesting because instead of having half hearts, because at this point there still wasn't quarter heart damage, your heart just is smaller. Instead of having the system in Zelda 1 where your heart would be split in two parts. Which I think is a really interesting change that they made, obviously. Also, interestingly, we're going to be doing, hopefully, hour, 45-minute videos for this series. One, it's as good because this is a longer game. But two, because then we can actually have more videos. I'm thinking of having maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! Be like just a nice little video that we do sometimes. Jesus. But like, yeah, I'm thinking of having Yu-Gi-Oh! Be like, just like, oh, if I get a cool clip, like a cool game, I'll just put it up on YouTube. So then we can have even more videos, because I do really want to have like a lot of videos on the channel. Damn it. Pots, the destroyer of man. As we all know, pots are the most powerful thing. That's why in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's so many pot cards. This good old... one of the most interesting things in... God, change direction. You have to release the sword button to change direction. That's going to be useful to know. But, this was a kind of revolutionary at the time, having the ability to... It's funny to say, because of, like, Doom. But having, like, you know, multiple floors, like, multiple levels on the same screen was kind of crazy. And it's crazy when you think about it, too, because not even the GBC, Game Boy Color games, did this either. So... This is like kind of like, even if you go back and you play like a lot of the Game Boy Color games and Game Boy game, and then come back to this one, it's still like, whoa, this is like really crazy. Because obviously the Super Nintendo is basically on like the Game Boy Advance is probably the first console handheld that they made that's of a similar power of a Super Nintendo. Hence why there were so many remakes of like, you know, Mario, New Super Mario World, which I had when I was a kid. And all of that stuff. And we got the boss key. You got the big key. Okay. I'm gonna steal this shit first. Thank you, Link. I had a feeling you were getting close. Link, listen carefully. The wizard is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle. It's almost like it's a fucking game of Pikmin. I feel the worst for my father. The wizard is an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. That just sounds like a thing that would be on a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. Like, Agahim, Sorcerer of Darkness. This wizard is known for being an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. Do you understand? Yes. Alright, let's get out of here before the wizard notices. I know a secret path, but first we have to go to the first floor. Let's go. I have 2 frames of animation. I hope you like it. We really skimped on the budget for Zelda. And we'll be able to voice act at my full potential, because obviously I have my cold and cough still. But I gotta do these videos, so I hope you all don't mind. Well, we did kill these guys, but you could pacifist this a bit, which is pretty cool. So anyone who you killed normally won't come back. Everyone who you killed like by fall damage, having them fall down, will not be dead. Also, rupees can't be collected with your sword, which is really interesting because I think it could be in the first Zelda game. So they'll probably trying to go for... The thing that's interesting when you really think about it is this is probably like the Twilight Princess of 2D Zelda games, you know? Like, really, really crazy. This game is also really crazy because, in a way, it was really open to what you could do. It wasn't like there was very restricted areas you could access at any given time. It was kind of just there's a way through the whole throne room that leads to the sanctuary. I'm sure the old man there will help us. The old man being in Zelda, classic trope. But yeah, also one thing I would like to announce as well is I will be doing Breath of the Wild at some point, continuing our series where we left off. The ultimental shelf should open. Do you have a light? It's pitch dark inside and you can't see without one. If you're ready, let's go. Help me push it from the left. Could you imagine having to go all the way back to your house to get the lantern? That would be so funny. Like, here's Zelda, here's where I live. Ah, Jesus, it's a rat. Jesus, these rats be wealthy. Oh no, you can. Okay, there we go. I'll leave the rat to its ratty business. Okay. It would be interesting, like a ROM hack of this game. Well, I guess look, it's just a randomizer at that point, you know. Oh, jeez, ropes. Whoa, these ropes take more than one hit? That's actually crazy. Oh man, I can't wait to do the Zelda enemy tier list. That would actually kind of be fun, not gonna lie. Oh jeez, what the oh, it's keys. Keys and rope, as the joke always goes. Damn, that's so crazy. 1, 2. Let's see, what else is in store. Wow, it's so well lit. Agahim just like, there seems to be a lot of warmth. After passing through these sewers, we'll be very close to the sanctuary. So this scene is what the thumbnail is. That's interesting. The rat, so it counts as a height difference. And because of that height difference, the rats can't actually come. And fucking gnaw our fucking shins off. Jesus. We'll do this. I do like that it is kind of like structured as a sewer. Jesus, this keys is wrecking my shit. Yep. But the other thing that's really cool about this game is just the fact that the rooms are so much bigger than what you really expect from Zelda at this time. Like, the rooms are like huge and sprawling. We just got 20 rupees from killing some random dude. Here's like a secret, like you need bombs to get through. I have seen like a randomizer where like someone immediately has bombs. I think it's the AFGC. No, what is it? That's like the anime fighting game community. What is it? It's like the Games Done Quick. GDC or whatever. GDQ, that's it. So many rats. It's the Middle Ages. So many things wrong with this representation. So much Black Death, sadly. You're not getting away. Get potted. Okay. Oh man, I love puzzles. Okay. So one of these is bad. And we chose the right one. Princess Zelda, you are safe. Is this your doing, Link? Yes, it was Link who helped me escape from the dungeon. When I was captive, the wizard said, "Once I have finished with you, the final one, the seal of the wise men will open." Link, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can. I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's action and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the 7 wise men. Maybe he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map. But watch every move. I'm certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you. Now I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. Do you understand? Yes. Whoops, I thought it was the Zelda voice. But one thing I think is really interesting is this is the first thing of the Zelda Master Sword. Previously, it was the Magic Sword. We also get a little heart container boost, which is cool, because there's a lot of hearts in this game. So you know. But one thing that is crazy is if you've ever read the manga, the Viz Media manga of the Zelda games, you would know that it's really messed up. Like, this one in particular is, like, really messed up. Because, like, the entire time, like, Link in any town is, like, essentially, like, treated as, like, this high-class criminal who, stole Princess Zelda and kidnapped her and, like, pawned her off or something. Which is just terrible to think about. And like that's just how everyone views him, because like everyone's really close in this community, in Hyrule, in this world. So it's just really sad to think about the fact that, like, you know, maybe Link's friends that he grew up with literally just think of him as like some crazy, you know, piece of like this terrible person, because Lily Agahim is evil and controls the media. So that got more political than it should have been, but also, I remember playing this game when I was very young, and this area always reminds me of that, because I got to this point and I was just like, I don't know what to do. But I'm pretty sure the first dungeon is around this area. So we'll just head there just straight away and get that done with. But yeah, this map is so big and crazy. God, I hate these enemies. That's right. So this is the map. It's the X button for the map, and as you can see, it's a pretty big map. It's also really cool and distinct. It actually feels really interesting. But we will make our way, hopefully, if I don't screw things up, to where we have to go. Okay, we don't have the power bracelet apparently. Which does mean that we went the wrong way. Ah, Jesus. Octoroks are scary in this game. They also look very weird. Every single game of Octorok is like a different game, which is interesting to think about. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you guys assholes. By you guys, I mean the developers. Freaking nowhere to go on that road. That was the craziest little shield deflect thing. We'll go up, and I think this is where one of the characters is. I'm indeed Sahasrara, the village elder and descendant of the 7 wise men. You came in and I immediately know what you're thinking. Oh really, Link? I'm surprised a young man like you is searching for the Sword of Evil's Bane. You know, we only called it the Master Sword, but now we're giving it subtext. Not that anyone can use that weapon. Legends say only the hero who has won the 3 pendants can wield the sword. Do you really wish to find it? The answers are yes and yes. Good. You only have one answer. Good. As a test, you can retrieve the Pendant of Courage from the East Palace. If you bring it here, I will tell you more of the legend and give you a magical artifact. Now, go forward to the castle. I think this is where we might get a bomb. No. But when we do get bombs, we want to remember to come back here. But yeah, I really do like the use of like it really does feel like the first game, but like a bit more evolved due to the whole like HUD having the rupees, bombs, and all of that. Because it's like literally what Zelda 1 was. Jeez, enemies getting stuck in you. Jesus. But it's literally what the first Zelda does, so it feels really cute to have that kind of like return in this game. Let's see, we should just need to... Oh, these don't even count as transition ones, these are just straight up normal ones. Like, these are normal stairs. But here is the first dungeon of the game. Kinda crazy. Oh, the squiggly tentacle enemy, everyone's favorite Zelda enemy. Oh, okay, cool. I like to make sure that, you know, I'm going like that. I've gone every way first, because that's how I do the Zelda dungeons. I do like the little indentation things. They did a lot of really cool and interesting little ideas. So these are rolling balls. Oops. And then eventually there's just like a big ass ball. Yeah, as you can see. Going up here, is there anything? Yes, there's a little chest. 100 rupees, Jesus, that's a bit. But the thing that's cool about this game is after this game kind of actually created the order of which you do Zelda Ocarina of Time. So I think we will be playing Ocarina of Time after this one, just so you can really see the continuations. Obviously, because it was 3D, I don't think they really felt like they could implement more dungeons. Or maybe they were running out of ideas. But the entire point of this one having like 3 small mini dungeons that ease you into the game, and then having the 8 like big dungeons, is literally what Ocarina of Time does, except for instead of having 8, it has 5. So it has 3 kid dungeons, and then like 5 big dungeons. I guess if you count the well, maybe it's like a bit more different, but you know. Okay. This is what I mean, like rooms like this wouldn't exist in other Zelda games, which is really sick to think about. Ah, Jinxes. Or are these the other ones? There's a lot of different names for these enemies. And we got our first key, I presume? No, the map. Okay. So as we go in, I like this map. I think it's a really good map. It kind of works really well. I like that they have like a little like graph. One Link is pointing to what floor you're on, but it shows like below ground as well, and I kind of like that. I think that's just a cute little touch. We'll go back down here. But yeah, what were your guys' you know, first feelings about this game when you played it? Maybe like when you were younger, and then like when you were a bit older. Like, did you hate it as a kid, or was it like your favorite game as a kid, but then you grew up and then your opinions changed? Or I feel like there will be a lot of people who maybe are like, oh, the Game Grumps, or you know, a Dollar Smash, I think is one, maybe Chugga Conroy. There's like a lot of like YouTubers who have played this game. It's like maybe you're or like attacking toucans. I like that. He's pretty funny. I remember Versus from back in the day. That channel was like my childhood. Well, part of it. It's crazy to think about things like that. Jesus. Okay. Cool. Crazy that this game does the really annoying skeleton enemy really quickly in this game. We have one bomb. This enemy stop being annoying. Jesus. But yeah. So like, I feel like this is like such a prolific game. This and like Ocarina of Time are probably like the two most, other than like, you know, the Switch games, are like the most played ones, especially on YouTube. Because they're just so classic and old. This is a funny little thing. Link is a hustler. I can talk to you telepathically when you touch these tiles. Here is a hint. You can use the treasure hidden in this palace to defeat armored foes. Fair enough. And there's an armored foe. I believe the first thing you get is straight up an arrow. Bow and arrow. Oh, right. That's actually a really cool thing. So you actually need the big key, I think, to open... Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Like, just stuff like this, man. Like, it's very primitive, but like, it's so exciting to see. Like, these little tiny things happen. Frick, that was 20 rupees. That like changed the course of the gaming landscape. And I really want to play a bunch of games. We played Silent Hill, we played Resident Evil 4. There's like so many games I want to play. Because, you know, I play every game. Like, we're going to be playing some like visual novels at some point, hopefully. So like, yeah, like literally it's just like I wanted to like really just play like so many different games, like Persona, things like that. Like I want to play like all the games that have had like influences in you know, a bunch of different things, just so we can really show off like a lot of the evolution of how video game tropes and genres and all that crazy stuff. Ah, jeez. So I think this is the one where you have to kill the enemy with the pot. Forget it. Oh, they... Okay, that's cute, I guess. Got the big bad key. Oh, that's... They should actually bring this back in older and newer Zelda games. Having the boss, the big key, just be a key that opens... Like, is just a permanent big key. That'd actually be so good. I did realize that, probably should be using the boomerang for a lot of this. Let's see if there's any hearts around. Sadly not. And yes, we have the bow. Oh jeez. Whoa, I don't like these enemies. And we're dead. First death of the series, okay. Save and continue. I'm fine with that. But yeah, this series is gonna be super interesting to do, because so much to talk about with like a game like this. Also, already basically dead. Health, please. But yeah, like we played Mario Sunshine. I still have the challenge run. It's so hard to edit challenge runs. There we go. Go through that pretty quickly. But like, yeah, it's really fun to play the, like, I feel like Zelda's one of those series. I have friends who don't like it, which fair enough. But like, it's one of those franchises that like, you just, no matter what game you're getting into, you can always like enjoy because it has that Zelda flair to it. Fucking pinned against the wall. Get bowed. Do these lead somewhere? They do. That's cute. I like that. That's a cool little gimmick. Then we already went here, so let's look at the map. Let's see where we are missing. Oh, right, that top room is probably a big key room, which means we can go further into the dungeon. But yeah, so do also comment down below, do you actually like the fact that we're doing longer episodes? For Zelda? And if not, like, what do you think the length should be instead? Because I am open up to suggestions and all of that. So if there's like, oh, it would be better if it was just like 40 minutes or something like that, then type that down below. I'll be, as always, watching with bated breath for every freaking comment. Jesus, this is... Don't want to take any unnecessary damage. 326 rupees. That is insane. It is nice when a Zelda game does give you just a frick ton of rupees. Ryuji is online. Whew. I feel like these enemies are always better on the like older Snes games because there's so much more snappier movement. Oh, gotcha. Who could forget everyone's favorite gimmick, the ballroom? The ball's harder. Jesus. Now there's two of them? This is getting out of hand. Oh jeez. Okay, I need the room to loop around these guys like fucking Dead by Daylight. Gotcha. Oh jeez, that is scarier than it should be. Little alternating pot structure. Damn, we did it with 1 hour to spare. Yes! You won the Pendant of Courage. Take it to Sahaswala. 2 pendants will remain. I like that cute little swish and flick. Oh yeah, we only have one of those. I do like that the icon changes whether or not you have many, you know what I mean, hours. Now then, so we do want the bombs out because I do want to bomb that wall because there was stuff behind it. We might also go and quickly go to the castle, go to the under area, and do that one too. Oh, more bombs! Yes. More money. And more money. Okay. It's not everything. This is like the average start to a Zelda game. Is just you have like 5,000 rupees, and then like the game at one point is like, it'll be 20,000 rupees to progress. And you're like, what? Oh, you got the Pendant of Courage? Now I will tell you more of the legend. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of the Hylia. These knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the Great War against the evil that took place when the 7 wise men created their seal. Among the descendants of the knights of the Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see Link. I believe you get the remaining pendants, and carry this with you. It's a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. Oh, Pegasus shoes. He gave you the Pegasus shoes. Now you can execute a devastating dash attack. A helpful item is hidden in the cave east of the Lake of Hylia. Get it. I do like, all this stuff. It's like cool to see like Pegasus boots. I guess this is the first, yeah, this is definitely the first introduction of this item. Later Zelda games would have it as its own item or part of a subset of items, like in Ages and Seasons. But here it's just hey, we thought that it might be easier because it's such a big map for you to have a way to zip around like a fucking maniac. Ah, jeez. Let's move away from this area, shall we? So we want to go back to the castle, which should be over here. Someone's playing Age of Calamity. Wow. Dink. I love little... Oh god, there's so many people who are very angry with me for some reason. But yeah, it is interesting when you go from like a game like this to Breath of the Wild and such, where this game does later on have a really like open world where you can like do a lot of shit in it. It's crazy to see the evolution of that. So we're just gonna quickly go through the castle. That bomb was invisible, so I call bullshit. No, we're gonna have to loop these guys around a little bit so we can get back in, then just go straight up, go through all the stuff, and yeah. One Heart McGee, let's go. I think it's gonna be hard. Is like when it's better because it's like, oh, you do a lot more content. Please tell me that this is just pushable still. Frick. Damn, really? That's kind of annoying. But I guess like oh, we need to make it so Agahim doesn't realize. So I guess it's fine. Just bitch slap the enemy as I go down. I wonder if you were to fall into any of those holes, where you would go. Would the game just crash because there's no thing? Or would you just fall on top of them because not every single one of that entity actually has a designated programmed way to go? Shower thoughts. I guess that would mean that we want to go this way more. To where we were before, essentially. It is crazy that, like, our house in this game is literally right next to the castle. Like, we don't live anywhere near where anyone else lives. We'll do it like this, go back up, and then just zoom through. Ow. Goes this way, and then there's a bridge. But imagine being just like a young adult, and then being like, okay, cool, so everyone in the world is gonna try to kill you. Why is there just a guy in a bush? What? Hi, I'm really badly damaged. Thank you. Can you open this back up? Okay, well apparently I can't go back down there. Awesome. It was probably just rupees, but like still. Kinda sucks. Yeah, well then, let us look at the map. So... I see. Well, we won't try to... Awesome. I'm not accepting that. Someone's like, do you want to play a game? I'm like, I'm gonna beat their ass in 2 minutes. What are these stumps for? Obviously I should go up, because it's obvious I need to keep going left. So here we go, Kakariko Village. The first time this ever showed up as well. Mostly everything showed up in this game. Wanted. This is the criminal who kidnapped Zelda. Call a soldier if you see him. And this is what I mean by like the depressing tone of this game. Yo, Link, this house used to be used as a hideout for a gang of thieves. What was their leader's name? Oh yeah, it was Blind. And he hated bright light a lot. Is he a vampire? Like what? So this is one of the legendary pieces of shit. I think it is like this, yeah. And then we have a bump. And a piece of heart. There's a lot of those, I believe, in this game. But like, yeah, it's cool to see all these little like things, like the little money challenges and stuff like that, that really do just disappear with every game. It was only when they basically did like a reimagining of this game on the 3DS that we kind of really got to see any of this again. Ah, hello, old lady. Oh, it is you, Link. What can I do for you, young man? The elder? Oh, no one has seen him since the wizard began collecting victims. What? Master Sword? Well, I don't remember the details exactly, but long ago, a prosperous people known as Hylia inhabited this land. Legends tell of many treasures that the Hylia hid throughout the land. The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one said treasure. People say that it is now sleeping deep in the forest. Do you understand the legend? Good. Anyway, I'm making cookies, and if you can't help me, then I don't care. I wonder what she's standing beside. It's like a crib. Is she taking care of someone? What is it? I like this little thing. Like, this area is so well thought out. Like, everything is cute. You, sir! Have you been going through life without one of these hold anything bottles? I'll step right up and make your life complete! I've got one on sale now for the low price of 100 rupees. What do you say? I'll take it. Goodbye! Not like the farewell, but goodbye. Thanks a lot. Now hold it above your head for the whole world to see, okay? It's good for business. I do love that joke so much, of just do the thing that you do in Zelda games. Okay. Yeah, there are some people who actually believe what the soldiers are saying. Oh, Link, the rumors say you kidnapped the princess, but I still trust you. There's like a lot of people who know that you're not a shit person, and I really like that in this game. That there is like this, in a way, like, form of like trusting the media versus trusting your community kind of aspect. It's always cool to see that in like any type of game, because it's always like, I feel like done pretty well, because usually, you know, not everything the government's gonna say is gonna actually be in the interest of the people. Most of the time it's gonna be in the interest of, you know, themselves, because most people who try to get into politics are trying to essentially elevate themselves beyond the normal person. Which obviously for us, we don't really care about, because, you know, we just care about being ourselves and helping our community. But yeah, that's a thing for a different day. A second magic bottle, that's crazy. So we're just going to be using these as fairies, most likely. But yeah, there's so many things that you can do at the start of this game that's actually pretty crazy. It's also funny to think that, you know, the tavern is obviously where you'd get one of the bottles. Obviously, this also started the cuckoo trend, where you could hit them for crazy amounts. Okay. The first vendor, I will just buy, classic, you know, bombs, just because we are going to need a few bombs throughout our adventure. I do believe below Kakuriku there is a house that we can visit. Or like, yeah, there's a bigger house as well. So we'll look at this house, see what they have. Ah, classic Link's Awakening puzzle, which originated in this game, obviously. You found the Book of Medora. You can use it to read the ancient language of the Hylia. So I think that is required for the next dungeon, so good thing we came here. And now we shall go over here and see what this is all about. Oh, I love this one. Yeah, Link. Now I'm quarreling with my younger brother. I sealed the door to his room. I'm a fucking sociopath. We have to literally bomb up his wall to let him even, like, be part of the family. Hey, Link. Did you come from my older brother's room? Is he still angry? I'm like, yes, he is. Oh, well, obviously I failed. Okay, let's first, have this. Okay. Okay, We got a piece of heart. Awesome. So these little tidbits here means you can fall down from them. Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, so like that's another little like fun little exploration-based puzzle, I guess. And then there's another house here we'll go into. There was a awesome Botanical Sage remix of this song. Definitely check out their channel. They're also, I believe, part of the Lythera crew, so that's pretty cool too. I think more so the older videos though. I don't know if they still show up in videos. But they definitely did for like the Mario Kart Catastrophe videos, which were awesome videos back in the day. Obviously everyone like, I think like Lythera is one of those channels that like, kind of a lot of people know about. Because like Nintendo and otherwise, like, you know, they play so many games. And we're back at our house. I guess we will just simply go towards our next objective. God, the game is chugging with how much action we're getting it, putting it through. So if we look at our map real quick, we will see that we are on the right direction. What's this? Now then, is there a way to fix this, to get through to the further, through this? Yes, there is. I'm just an idiot. Okay, well, we'll see how far we can get into this, and then maybe this is also required for the second dungeon. Probably is. Most things are in this game. It's been right twice now. The next time we're presented with a challenge, I'm going left. Oh, it looks so nice just seeing that. And just because I can. Can I? Okay, I can't get the fish. That's funny. But we did get a piece of heart, so we're actually kind of doing pretty well on that front, which I'm surprised about. Ah, those fuckers. The fuck are you? Pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by the side. Leave him alone. That's funny. Man was really mad, so he just fucking said, "Don't even." Oh god. If you see hunky men in the desert, don't approach them. How about you all fucking stop? And then we use... My wish is to be playing a better game. Okay, we've made it to the next dungeon. So, I will leave things off here. Okay, thank god they can't hit us. But yeah, I'll leave things off here. We have reached the second dungeon of the game. Oh geez, they can hit us. Oh god. I did not realize they could hit us. But yeah, I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. And I hope you enjoy the longer videos. Hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.